Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 vs 5 Counter-Strike Global Offensive match. This one's going to be between Team Dignitas and the Ninjas in Pyjamas from the Copenhagen Games. Going to try to get out the rest of these Copenhagen Games matches that were pretty interesting here. This one on Inferno. And we do have Dignitas on the pistol round doing a standard split, but look at this. Very aggressive from Cajun, getting a peek over there. Adds alternate middle, getting some vision, and yeah, Freeberg tried to run up the banana. Terrorists now getting ready to take bomb site A. They got a little bit of intel on where these players are going to be going, and they're going to be charging into the site now. Here is Dupree to hold it off. And nice headshot there, taking out Forrest. Get Right is still up, though, and he goes down to Get Right, who just grabbed 2 frags. Now going to be a 3 vs 3 retake here. Terrorists still do not have that bomb planted. So still time for this retake. Could go either way. Keep in mind the terrorists are very low. All they got to do is tap them down. Body shots. One player inside of the site holding off 2 here. And is just going to be 2 left for the Ninjas in Pyjamas exist. Trying to take out Zypnix. Not going to happen. Just Get Right with 5 health. 1 vs 3. And he goes down to Fetish. And that's going to be round 1 to Team Dignitas. Alright, that is pretty significant here. Counter-terrorist winning means Ninjas in Pyjamas, because they got that bomb plant, they're going to save the 3rd round before buying. So this round's going to be a full save here from the terrorists. Team Dignitas should be aware of this. However, they did buy up completely. This would have been an opportunity for Team Dignitas to maybe try to get some eco frags, get some money, then upgrade on that 3rd round. Instead, they're going to be buying up all these FAMASes. That might hurt them a little bit later once Ninjas in Pyjamas has the AK-47s on that 3rd round. Alright, here comes Fieflaren trying to grab a pick here. Zypnik's going to be holding it off. And there it is. Device on the other side of the map. Creeps up behind him and mows down the rest of them. That was a Let's Rush B. Not going to happen. Alright, and here it is, that 3rd round, that very scary 3rd round, where Ninjas in Pyjamas, because of that bomb plant money, is able to purchase these AK-47s, smokes and flashes, everything that they want, leaving Team Dignitas at the weapon advantage here on the 3rd round. Weapon disadvantage on the 3rd round. That's pretty big. So this is the round for Ninjas in Pyjamas to steal back the momentum, get back into this game. If they win this, it may force Dignitas into a save, and then it'll be 2-2 all tied up. So you can see the pistol round has lost a bit of its sting. Alright, and 2 terrorists trying to pick over here. Look at this. Dupree hiding inside of the dark room. Forrest about to peek it. And is able to hold it off here. Still got one. That's Get Right down there. He was flashed. That was an opportunity for Dupree to take him down. Not going to happen. That pick is huge, though. This is going to be great for Team Dignitas. They are setting up Ninjas in Pyjamas to do a bomb site A take. Now pushing forward. Fieflaren takes a nade to the head. Dupree right there behind that truck. And defensive nades and flashes going down. And a smoke grenade. Going to be difficult to push at this point for Ninjas in Pyjamas. 35 seconds left. They're going to be forced into it, though. They're going to be going archway side. Here is Device to hold this off. And we'll see it from his vision. Terrorists peeking, do take him down. That's going to be Exist. Cajun rotating to help out. And is able to do it. Look at that 2 frag there. That is exactly what they needed. Now just going to be Get Right left. Taking out Dupree. Is going to be a little bit of a fight there. Get Right. Death from above. Jumps on top of the thing. Rotates around. Takes him down. Gets that bomb. Now a 1 vs 2, but if anybody can do it, it's Get Right. 5 seconds left, and he goes for the fake. Is able to take out Fetish. 1 vs 1, does not have time to plant. And a nice effort there from Get Right. If he was able to grab that last frag when Zypnix peaked, that would have been it. But a smart play. Dignitas, I mean, Zypnix shouldn't have peaked there. As soon as Get Right took out his teammate, it's GG. He couldn't have planted that bomb. So just because of that time, Ninjas in Pyjamas taking too long in that round, leaving Team Dignitas ahead here at 3 points with that momentum. So that was a pivotal round there for Ninjas in Pyjamas. We're not able to pick it up, and because of that, they're doing a weird Eastern European buy. Going to be buying 3 AK, 3 players buying, 2 players saving. Very strange when teams do this. Maybe saying, all right, We can take him down 3v5, no problem. Very confident. And here is Freiburg. Pulling back now. Terrorists do have banana control. And get right. Is the lurk player at middle. He's about to be the entry fragger, though, because terrorists have rotated back and are going to commit on this A-take. See them setting up for this. Here is Device watching the middle. And we do not have a player at Boiler. Device falling back to the library. Here's the nades and flashes. Should tell his teammates that it's going on. And did see that one player. Now should try to set up 2 versus 1. Here is the split here by these players. Device does go down, not before taking a player himself. Dupree hiding inside of that site, trying to survive, but now it's going to be a 2 versus 2. So every single round, Dignitas, Ninjas, and Pyjamas have been able to put it into sort of an even fight here for the end. And 2 counter terrorists. They're both coming the same way here. Oh, nice shot by Fetish. Takes out Forrest, who was behind that box. And there goes Get Right. Nice play by Fetish. There's going to be the bomb defuse. And the win there. Another win for Team Dignitas, but these have been close rounds. And when it's close rounds, one win from the team that's been losing could put them back in the economic momentum because they're getting money for those frags. They're also getting blue shell money for those losses. And Dignitas is losing guns. Well, if we check out our economy at this point, Dignitas just spent all their money on this round. But of course, so did the Ninjas and Pyjamas. And they have those AKs. Don't have nades and flashes, though, so they're going to have to do a quick strategy. They don't have time to linger about. Here is Device, about to engage with this op. Forced to fall back. Terra's now pushing up that banana. They have banana control. We see Dignitas setting up for a holdoff. This is a strong holdoff. No, it's not. Device rotating around here so that he can rotate to bomb site A if need be. Looking like... oh, that was a good nade. Didn't hit anybody, but that is where a player is generally going to be standing in this situation. So that was a smart nade. But see, it was... oh, they've rotated Fetish in instead of Device for this holdoff. They've switched so that they can get that op player to play at library. Very smart, because this is a difficult spot for an op to hold off. But you can see where Device rotated to. It's actually a really nice spot for an opper. He can also play the archway, which is what he's doing over here. So terrorists are getting ready to push at B. We see 2 players at middle now. May want to rotate back. They are rotating back Flaren, and they're going to commit to this push. 35 seconds. That's the push time. Another defensive smoke here. And Zybnik spraying through the smoke takes down 2 players. This is critical. Ninjas and Pyjamas in some serious trouble. Forrest trying to take him down, but Zybnik's with a 4 frag. Let's get an owl vision on that smoke spray down. Dignitas is doing an absolutely lovely job here. Now 5 up against the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Rated number 1 in the world. Alright, Dignitas has really showed themselves recently to be a team to be reckoned with. Competing on par with some of the top teams here, including the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Alright. Dupree playing inside of the pit, waiting for these players to push. Terrace now at middle. 1 lurk player over here. Ant, Banana, now going to be falling back. Then it's Freiburg. Committing to this, going archway side. Device holding it off. They pulled 1 player so that they can get this split. There's Cajun. He actually does take the frag, but Freiburg with a very nice pick there, but that's going to be all they get. 1 frag. And Cajun picks up that op and saves that thing. Throws it back to his teammate. Nice job. All right, Dignitas now at 6. Ninjas in Pyjamas was forced to save. Blue Shell effect should be in full effect. That means they're going to be able to buy every single round from this point forward if they lose. But it's looking bleak. This is a CT-sided map, but if Terrace want a chance of winning this game, they may want to get 5 to 7 points. And at this point, that is looking like it's not going to be a possibility. All right. If a team loses 8 rounds in a row, I usually call it, and that's game outclassed. But can you say Team Dignitas outclass Ninjas in Pyjamas? That is a hard sell. All right. Smoke is down. Get Right does not care. Creeps into it. This is the lurk player to end all lurk players here, who has redefined the role. Terrorist now getting ready to push into the site. Get Right throws his own smoke. There's the Molotov. Nobody's there, though. Team Dignitas doing a good job of not standing in the common spots. Get Right turns and does go down. Terrorists do take it, though. It is going to be just Forrest, though. Can he get that bomb planted? 1 versus 3 hold off here, and they really need this round. They will be able to buy next round, but they are just in dire straits at this point. They need to start getting some points on the board. There's one frag. Dignitas makes the mistake of not engaging as one. There's another frag, now puts it into a 1 versus 1. Fetish versus Forrest. This could be a huge play here. And Forrest takes it with some excellent headshots. I can't believe that. That's going to be a 4 frag. Let's get an Owl Vision on that play. Absolutely incredible. Is 1.6 Forrest back? He's gonna start making plays like that. We know with Fuflaren starting to, not be able to op very well. Forrest is now like sort of the main opper on this team for certain maps. But it seems like Forrest's strength is going to be in that rifle, is going to be in taking those headshots. Holding off sights solo seems to be Forrest's thing. He plays sort of a support role on the Ninjas in Pyjamas. He takes the frags, he takes the trades, so if they send Freiberg in, he's going to trade with him. And you'll see him generally top fragging because of that. There's Freiberg right now inside of that smoke. And Device trying to shoot through it. Oh, he does get him. Takes out Exist there. Another failed push here, but Ninjas in Pyjamas, they have 1 point on the board. Have to feel somewhat good about that. Now Dupre is in the common spot. Nope. Pushing forward a little bit. Get Right gonna enter in the same way. All he's got is that smoke, though. Not going to happen. Where is Forrest? He's got to own it again here. 1 versus 4. Not going to happen. Team Dignitas holds on to that lead. All right. Looks very bleak for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Coming off of that 1 win, they lost their blue shell money, and that means it's a full save here on this round. Or it's a Forrest buy an AK, Forrest buy armor, Forrest solo. I don't know why Forrest talked like the Hulk all of a sudden. But yeah, this is a weird strat. Again, Ninjas in Pyjamas being very liberal with their money, because they think it's a save round. Team Dignitas charging forward. Forrest down. Oh my. This is not looking good here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Dignitas definitely on the top of their game here. CT side. A lot of it comes down to them being a little bit unpredictable. We see Ninjas in Pyjamas very intelligently taking out certain positions where there's no one standing. So Team Dignitas, how they've been positioning in this game has been quite superb. Not sitting in common spots, playing it unconventionally. And talk about unconvention, there is Device trying to pick middle with an AK-47 real quickly. Is not going to dissuade the Ninjas in Pyjamas here. Going to be charging forward through that smoke, trying to take this site very fast. It's a blitzkrieg, and they haven't tried anything like this yet. They've let Dignitas sort of control the games. This is the time where Ninjas in Pyjamas says, no, this is our game. Terrace now charging forward into the site. 2 players still up. Freiberg going down. Bomb is in the site. They can get this planted. Device has position on it. Now a 2 versus 2. Both Terrace inside of the pit. Now, by waiting there, they've allowed the Terrace to rotate. All right, throwing the smoke down. That's going to scare these terrorists out of pushing. And here comes Zypnix, rotating player. Device still hiding inside of this site. Exist, trying to get a headshot, trying to get vision. And he does it. Now a 1 versus 1. While Zypnix creeps around the back. And Exist does it once again. Ninjas in Pyjamas grabs a point just because of the clutch. The clutch is what Ninjas in Pyjamas have. They have very, very good individually skilled players, and that allows them to grab rounds like that, where you put them into a 1 versus X, and they're able to pull it out like that. Team Dignitas is playing well as a team. However, we see Device seems to be the fragger extraordinaire on this team. And he has been for this team for quite some time. Freiburg takes banana control. Dignitas just giving banana control, giving apartments control. That will allow Ninjas in Pyjamas once again to control this game. And Fetish holds it off, but there's the double pick. Terrace now say, okay, we got 1 pick, let's all rotate. And it might be a good call. I mean, they're only rotating Device here. Just gets smoked off. Terrace pushing in. Fetish, though, is holding this off. Fetish, who's a little bit starved for frags by playing positions nobody is. Oh, Device misses that shot. That might be crucial. This might allow Ninjas in Pyjamas to take that site, and Molotoving off. May try to plant during that. Forest holding off the bomb site. 3 versus 3 retake here. And he's able to take him down. Nice job again by Device, who's mastering this op. That's going to be a retake here. Team Dignitas takes it. Ninjas in Pyjamas still in a huge amount of trouble. Very nice opping there by Device for that retake. Wow, this is insane. I did not expect this game to go this way. Absolutely not. Dignitas holding it off. And we see distinct differences in how Dignitas is playing this versus how they played Inferno in the last video that I cast. Very distinct differences in how they're playing this. Alright. Terrorists forced to save once again. Instead, they're doing this, let's have 1 player purchase. So Ninjas in Pyjamas leveraging their strength, which is the clutch. So Exist here, he's got 4 players to trade with. He's going to use these little saving players to trade with, I believe. Very weird strategy here from Ninjas in Pyjamas. I haven't seen anything like this previously. Alright. And what? On the other side of the map, magic just happened. Freiburg took out Fetish randomly over at B. Soloing with no guns. Oh, down to 37. That's not good. Dupree is going to hold it off. And here comes Gidride with the P250. Does take that player down. Cajun inside of the site. This is where they need to rotate a player in to assist from the other side. Forest, this is a scary position for rotators. And there's the rotator Device. Device flips around in time. Forest just threw that away. That was terrible. Was not able to kill that player when he just wasn't even facing him. That may have been it for Ninjas in Pyjamas now. Freiburg, 1 versus 2. And he's got a clutch. Now it's Freiburg's time to clutch, guys. First it was Forest, then Exist. Now it's Freiburg. Alright. 1 player at the apartments. And he does see his gun peek out. Does take him down. Zypnix is dead. There is Device. 22 health left, just a tap from death. And throws the smoke down. May go for a ninja. Nope, not going to go for a ninja. Going to go for the peek. And Freiburg does clutch it as a 4 frag. Let's get an owl vision. Well, there's 3 points for Ninjas in Pyjamas, and there's 3 owl visions. Of course, one of those was Zypnix. Very, very interesting. The Ninjas in Pyjamas, again, only able to win a round because of the clutch. Alright. Yeah, I mean they sort of changed their play style to accommodate that strength, as we saw with 1 player. I've been trying to figure out, like, what is with that? 1 player purchasing a weapon, the rest saving. Oh, Dupra inside of the dark room. Terrace have creeped by. Are not aware of this. And Gidride makes a fatal mistake. He's able to hide in here and splinter cell this. Now getting sprayed through the wall. Forrest finally moves back in and takes him down. It's difficult to hold that once they know you're there. So all you can really hope for is that one pick. So you don't, I mean, you normally don't see players there very often. They're there every once in a while as a surprise. And it worked that time. But the trade might favor Terrace, because now it's a 2-player hold-off wherever they go. And Freiburg is playing Banana solo. Is the lurk on this one. Terrace getting ready to push at bomb site A. Do have a armor pistol here from Dignitas. Here comes Fiflaren with the entry frag. Does go down. Terrace in some trouble, and look at that! Counter Terrace do hold it off with the pistols. There is Device with a 3 frag with those things. Lovely job. Alright, 2 rounds left in this half. Ninjas in Pyjamas. 3 points! That's not good! Dignitas sitting at 10. Doing a great job. And another save here. Another one of these 1-player buy-in. It's going to be Freiburg's turn. Alright. Let's check out this CT sign setup. So Device, they've been playing very dynamically based on what's happening. Device doesn't play one position the whole time. He plays a variety of 3 or 4 positions here at Archway. And he's been owning this game through this Archway hold-off. Terrace getting ready to push at B. Fetish going to get smoked out. Got to push through CT. Should have anticipated that. I don't know if he's going to stay here or not. And he's pushing through that smoke. This is dangerous. Terrace are a little bit flashed. And look at that. Look at that. Is able to hold it off. There, it takes out Get Right for the last frag. And Dignitas holds on to it. Last round of the half here. Ninjas in Pyjamas is going to have to play the CT of their life here on Inferno. And we know Ninjas in Pyjamas is stronger on the CT side. So, we'll see what happens on the round switch. But, I mean, it is looking so bleak here for them. They were able to manage to keep Dignitas money hurt for the entirety of that game. Dignitas not gaining super momentum. So they were close rounds, but the edge always went to Dignitas, except if Ninjas in Pyjamas was able to clutch. You can't rely on a clutch. Alright. Device. Here's a bunch of players. Should call the rotate. No rotate happening yet. Able to spray him down. A nice flash assist there from his teammate. And the McNip is back. McLaren takes out Cajun. Get right into the site. Now puts it into a 2 versus 2. Nice entries there by those 2 players. There's the bomb site take. Fetish trying to retake it. Fetish seems to be a little off his game this game. And he's got Zypnix. No, they're going to be taking it together. This is something interesting. Dignitas doesn't split. Oh, what? Zypnix now coming back. Now going to be splitting. Never mind. Switching it up here for the finale of this half. And checking the common spots. Both are inside of the site. No, there's Get Right in the top. Now there's going to be Zypnix left. And Ninjas in Pyjamas takes the last round. That's 4 points in the half. Dignitas at 11. Dignitas well ahead, doing an excellent job. That was a 4 frag from Fiflaren. Let's get an Owl Vision. Alright, Ninjas in Pyjamas takes the counter-terrorist side now. Team Dignitas at 11 points T side. They have to be feeling good about themselves. That last round, another points to Ninjas in Pyjamas just because of 1 player owning it. And that was Fiflaren. And he's now going to be playing middle. Very aggressive. Look at there's Fetish. Oh, and he hits him. That he's down to 4 health. That is a dink if I've ever seen one. Alright. And Terrace playing it slow. They've got 2 players alt still. So they push at B. Oh, where are they going? They're going like under the thing. Wow. Did not expect players to ever use this thing to rotate. But they do. Now going to be going B. 2-player hold off here. Can they do it? Looks like Device is going to entry frag. And Get Right on the right. Normally you don't entry frag with your greatest player because then that happens. Alright. Freiburg goes down. And we'll be able to get this bomb plant. That is a third round buy. That's a victory for them. Oh, what? That was a nice shot by Dupree. Taking out Get Right. Excellent headshot there. All right. 3 versus 4 retake here. I don't think it's going to happen. Fetish, not able to hold it off. Now a 3 versus 3, evening it up. Cajun's still at 4 health, but so is Fiflaren. And Nix, there's the shot. Try and hold off this bomb. Defuse. But they will be able to defuse it. Pistol round will go to the Ninjas in Pajamas, but again, a very close round. All right, and that means Dignitas will be able to buy that third round. Let's see what Ninjas in Pajamas does second round. And yeah, doing the same thing Dignitas did. So third round is going to be a big opportunity. Oh no, they are not. Get Right with the Bazone, assuming it's going to not be an armor pistol buy, but instead a full save. And it is. So Get Right finally does what I've been suggesting these teams do in this situation. And let's see if he can hold it off. Here's the Molotov spray down with the Bazone. There it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to see that so badly, and it just happened. Get Right's got tons of money. Money, money, money. Could buy the op actually for a teammate. Nope. Greedy Get Right. That was a fun round. I had fun. Had to upgrade for himself, of course. That is the B zone. B-I-Z-P-W-N. That's how you spell the zone. I would not recommend using it in any other situation. It is terrible against armored opponents. Pitiful weapon. However, on that one single situation where you know the enemy team is going to save rush, you buy it, you own. And this is the round. This is the round for the retake. Terrace not pushing anywhere just yet. They get smoked out. They were trying to bait out that smoke. Smoke successfully baited. They're falling back here from Banana. There's the smoke at middle. So their goal is to bait out these smokes as fast as possible. Counter Terrace have 1 left, and it's here at Banana, and it was just thrown. So now they can commit to this A take. They can do it however they want. They can control this battlefield. And look at those lovely smokes. We didn't see Ninjas in Pajamas do things like this. I love this take. Absolutely love this take. Players inside of the smoke there. Terrace taking it, but what the Get Right, spraying him down through that smoke there. Charging forward. Oh, he's got Dupree on his right. What? That was Device. Device not able to take it. Forrest with the frag inside of the site. Just going to be Fetish left. 1 versus 2 to hold this off. And Counter Terrace creeping forward. There is Freiberg and Get Right now at 1 versus 1. And he goes down so close once again. Dignitas is able to get that bomb planted. Not able to win that round, but that is huge because that means Ninjas in Pajamas has the momentum here for the rest of this game. Round is so important. So we're seeing sort of a mirror happen here on either side. Team Dignitas needs to start winning rounds. They're going to full save. Which is a smart decision at this point. Not to try to do anything too crazy. So that they can buy in the next round and have a good chance of winning it. They just need to leverage their buys to give themselves as many chances at a point. Which is what they are doing. Just because they are ahead. However, Ninjas in Pajamas going to be catching up here. Fetish charges forward. Not going to happen. Exist and Fiflaren hold down the middle. All right. And this is it. This is another chance here at a point from Dignitas. And there's 4 in a row there from Ninjas in Pajamas, putting themselves back into this game. And aggressive at Banana, taking Banana control here. Here's Fetish. Entry fragging it, does take it. Get right around the corner there. They're getting ready to smoke this off. Oh, they're flashing it. Going for the pick. Not going to waste those smokes just yet. Dupree on the other side of the map takes down Forrest. And here's Fiflaren. Going to be playing Boiler throughout this game. An aggressive peek. May want to pull off of that at this point. Now they're both on the right side. That's weird. That's going to give Terra some intel to take apartments. Looking like that's what they want to try to do here. Zypnik's going to be creeping in as well. They're going to take this at the same time, so watch the coordination here. Dupree's not going to jump up until Zypnik has vision. Bomb over at B side, though. Now rotating it back. And look at that. Love the timing there. Device gets taken down, though. Lurking by himself. A site is ripe for the taking. Ninjas in Pajamas full rotate out of it. This looks like a huge round here for Team Dignitas. They're able to just move in. And, I mean, that was just a gamble from Ninjas in Pajamas. A gamble that has not paid off. Oh, the lurk at the bench. Get right. Will he peek it? Will he peek it? Yes, he will. That was faster than lightning. Couldn't even see that. Cajun goes down. Now a 3 versus 3. This is a possible retake. A lot of time has elapsed, though, so counter-terrorists have to be quick. They have to be aggressive here. This is such a difficult place to put you. You could have players at so many difficult-to-see positions. Little headshot spots. Fetish peaks! That was a trade. Bomb is definitely going off, though. Counter-terrorists going for exit frags. There's the exit frag. Dupree saves his little island there. Will be able to survive. So will Get Right. Not sure how Exist died. I think the bomb explosion killed him. Wow. All right, and there's a round for Team Dignitas back in this thing, 12 points. They want to keep up that momentum. If they can win this round, they have broken the Ninjas in Pajamas, and they will force them into a save or something crazy on CT side. So this is an important round for Dignitas. They need to win this. And aggressively taking the banana position again. Looking like they want to take the apartments as well. Ninjas in Pajamas giving these crucial positions to Dignitas and just playing bomb sites. This allows Dignitas to control, once again, to control the battlefield and decide what's going on, decide where they want to go. They can do a B take at any time if they rotate their players back. Oh, there's the pick device! That is a pre-shot. He didn't know that player was there. He just went around the corner and clicked because the player might be there, and he was. That is so incredibly satisfying when that happens. Fiflaren and Fetish have been duking it out at middle nearly every round. This time the dink goes on to Fetish, down to 5 health. And Dupree creeping up here again. We're going to see the same take here. And Terra's now in position across the map. They want to commit to one spot, though. They have 2 players over on the other side of the map. Terra's pushing forward, just lost a player. Not sure what the point of that was. And now rotating back to take bomb site A. There's the pick from Dupree. And NiP is not back. Fiflaren goes down. Terrors have the site. And 2 players versus 4 retake here. Not going to happen, as we see Counter-Terra saving. Huge lead here to Dignitas, setting themselves up to win this game. This is game 1 of this best of 3 series. So even if Ninjas in Pajamas loses this thing, they still have a chance to win this series. And interesting to note, Ninjas in Pajamas not going to be going for exit frags, just full saving. They're not going to risk losing their own players. They want to have these 2 players with weapons on the next round. Terrorists win. Not sure what just happened to our scoreboard, but that is crazy. All right, it's back to normal. Never mind. All right. This is a scary round here for Ninjas in Pajamas. They are buying up. I can't believe they were able to get a buy out of that. Crazy eco control. We've seen that from Ninjas in Pajamas. Dignitas playing a very standard eco. Not doing anything crazy like that. Buying the way you sort of expect the team should. Ninjas in Pajamas breaking the rules. Not cheating, you know what I mean. Breaking conventions. The conventions that they established. Alright. Oh my. Pixel spot there from Forrest. Oh, they're pushing out. Smoke is down. Forrest successfully tags every single player. Terrace have the site, but at what cost? Now a 2 versus 2. Again, the bomb sites take have been going that way this entire game on both sides, putting it into a 2 versus 2 retake or a 3 versus 3 retake, always an even retake, which does favor the terrorists. But, I mean, yeah, CTs have been winning it. All right, Freiburg from apartments. They're trying to take this at the same time. 2 different spots. Nice spot from Device there. Inside of the pit. Generally, a player plays the pit. Look at that pick. Trying to do the spray control. And, wow, desperation pistol there. Not going to happen. Device successfully holds that thing off. Lovely job. Now, 1 point away from 30 bombing this thing. Well, that's a carry. Yeah, Device here is definitely the carry player for the team. His back's hurting. That is significant. 29 frags. Goodness. And only 4 stars. Good enough for me to eat at. What? Get right. With the Mag 7. What the Mag 7? Look at this. We got 1. 1 Mag 7. 2 Mag 7s. 3 Mag 7s. That was the count from Sesame. Never mind. Alright, this is going to be a crazy hold-off here from Ninjas in Pajamas. Can they do it? Mag 7, you get a frag with this thing? 900 kill reward, right? Has a slow rate of fire, though, from previous. I mean, get right in pivotal games throughout Counter-Strike history. He has aced once with a Mag 7 against a buying team. And that was a weird Molotov. Terrace now pushing forward. There's Device. Forrest grabs a Mag 7 kill on the other side of the map. Not due to well. Why is Dignitas splitting every round? That is very strange. Alright, Duper by himself. The other side of the map is picking off players. Not going to happen, though, at the end. Cajun ready to push. Get right finally gets his Mag 7 kill, and that's going to be the round there. Dignitas takes it. I mean, Dignitas now, 2 points from winning, but what they've been doing is very strange. They've been splitting. They've been putting a few of their players up B, and a few of their players like up apartment side A or middle or something like this. It's so far apart. They have not been taking bomb sites together. Sun Tzu said, if you outnumber your opponents 2-1, divide your forces. They do not outnumber their opponent 2-1. Actually, they do. Technically. Because they have 5 players. They only have 2 at each side. They're following Sun Tzu. I can't believe this. Dignitas. We found out what their playbook is. They're getting ready to charge here at bomb site B. They just have a bunch of pistols. And could get a fun mowdown here from Get Right. We'll see his vision here. One player to sneak by. There's the head. That is so difficult to see. And Freiberg on the other side. Trying to do reaction shots. Unfortunately, finally lands one. Whoa! Player flies out of nowhere up on top of the spools. Get Right, able to hold it off there. Finally pulling out the pistol. Says M4 so bad. Pulls out the pistol and ends it. We've seen a lot of M4A4s here on Ninjas in Pajamas, not using the M4A1. That's significant. They've sort of switched back. M4A1 is good for those pick players. I would see Forrest as a player to use the M4A1. Whereas you have Fiflaren may use an M4A4. Alright. Again, doing the split, Team Dignitas. Same strategy. Same take every time. Oh, did he miss that jump? No, just having fun, just playing around, just frolicking. Getting in the zone. Now when he jumps up, here comes Zypnix. T's have rotated back and are going to commit to an A take. I don't know what intel they have to justify that. It seems like it was just a decision like, hey, let's do an A take. However, at this level of Counter-Strike, you can't do that. You have to get intel about what's going on. You have to, I mean, pulling their players off of B, I'm not sure. They're putting one back now, Device. I'm gonna try and solo this thing. I guess they were waiting till that smoke cleared before they could do anything. Get Right standing right in it, though. That is scary. As soon as that smoke clears, we're gonna have an engagement here. Device not aware of this. Get Right still there. And doesn't know about it. Right to his right. He backs into him. That is the lurk. Terrace now getting ready to take bomb site A, though. And Counter Terrace have a good chance. Zypnix sneaking up behind Forrest, but Fiflaren's got his back. Also hiding inside of the pit. 2-player pit. Dignitas was not expecting that, and they all get mowed down. Right, they're at that 14 points. That critical point where they could win this game. Dignitas, as we know, likes the overtime. They love the overtime, but one more point. They're able to either force an overtime or a win. They have to save here, though. Ninjas in pajamas. Looking like they want to take banana control? No. A lot of teams will throw smokes and flashes down banana at this point so that they have control of this part of the map so that they can quickly rotate if they decide to take A. As well, they could try and take this control as well so they have kind of the whole map and terrorists don't have much. Ninjas in Pajamas have been giving this section of the map to the terrorists every single time. This allows terrorists to do like whatever they want. They could all sit outside of B right here and just push in. They could all sit outside of A and do a take. They could do like anything. Lots of lines. This is a save round from them. One player with a gun. They were able to steal that thing off of Forest. There's a nice trade. Just keep flaring. 2 holds it off. Spray down at mid. Does go down. That was a nice pick. And get right with the spray down. One thing Forrest does, one thing Faflaren does, it seems to get him picked a lot, is stay in positions and stay peeking. He doesn't get behind cover, he doesn't rotate to a new position. When he engages and he gets a frag, he stays there. And that, I think, is a big point to why you see him get picked like that every once in a while. Alright, Dignitas now, 14 points. They made it look like they were taking a B control, like banana control. Now falling back to take A. And they want that apartments. And they have it. Committing to this A take. Set up here by Ninjas in Pajamas is to defend against a hard A take. They got 2 players inside of pit. That's something Dignitas was not expecting, to deal with 2 pit players. They've been sticking 1 player inside of the site. This is strong from Ninjas in Pajamas. I mean, they can smoke out. The right decision, I think, would be to smoke out pit. I think that would force Forrest to jump forward. Very smart setup here from Ninjas in Pajamas. There's the defensive smokes. I don't see the smoke yet from the terrorists. They have 3 smokes. Oh, they're setting up to do it just. Let's see if they do it. They're setting up for the smokes for the entry. They're going to commit to this. Synchronized smoking. I'll give that 7 points out of 10. And there it is. That's exactly what they're doing. Got to smoke it off. And look at that. Counter-terrorist does not charge forward. Oh, Exist, though, is able to solo this. Look at that. Now falls into the site. And does go down. Terrorists still trying to deal with these pit players. The right decision would just be to let them sit there and stew in their own filth. Instead, terrorists are going to be engaging them, and they are going down. Alright, so, smart play by Dignitas. Smart play, but they failed in their execution. Smoking off this side of the map, they trapped 1, 2 players here inside of the pit. They were able to move into A and just take it, get that bomb down. At that point, why deal with these players? Why charge them? They have to peek. They have to push. They could have fallen back, taken defensive positions like this, maybe fall back to here, and just allowed them to try to retake it. Instead, they charge them. They aggress the players inside a pit. And every time they've done that, Ninjas in Pajamas has been able to take them down. Very close. Dignitas was that close to putting themselves in a position to win this thing. Get Right has a taser. Just notice that. What? That's weird. I see that every once in a while. There's like a phantom taser inside of pro matches. Not sure what that is. Write a creepypasta about it right now. And then send it to me in my email. That's your charge. Write a creepypasta about the taser. Alright. And Dupree gets a nade, takes him down to 13 health there. Very low. Dignitas really wants to win this round. They are money hurt. This is their chance to prevent Ninjas in Pajamas from grabbing the momentum and winning this game. They have been so far ahead this whole game. They are letting it slip away at this crucial point. And just not hitting the player. Now going to be all tied up 14-14. Ninjas in Pajamas have pulled themselves from the trenches back up into this game. Crawled out of the hole they dug for themselves in half number 1. And have tied it up here. So close to victory. And we check out our money, money, money. If Ninjas in Pyjamas wins this round, that might be game. This is a crucial round here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. They don't want to go into an overtime. They want to conserve their energy for the rest of the tournament. All right. They want to win this thing outright right now. And there's the smokes. Terrace committing to this A push. Perfect timing. As soon as that defensive smoke cleared. Gonna be trying this once again. All right, counter terraced, smoked off. Let's see if they can make the right calls. Zypnis tries to peek at Forrest. Jumps up. Look at this. This is absolutely excellent here from Forrest. That positioning is crazy. And they do not aggress them this time. And Faflaren picks off Cajun. Positioning from T is not going to happen. They have just been not able to hold on to this site. This hold off by Ninjas in Pyjamas, I think, is revolutionary. Where Forrest is playing, 2 players pit, allowing Dignitas to take the site, and then retaking. Just so smart. I love that. So when the smoke happens here, it's sort of what you would expect to happen. I think Ninjas in Pyjamas was expecting it. They have these 2 players inside of here. The players from B rotate, and then they retake at the same time from all of these positions. So it's a trap. It's a trap! Taking A site apparently is a trap. Alright, terrorists. Last round here. It is match point for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. 1 round from victory. It is the last round of the match. 30 round of 30. Let's see if they can do it. And they're rotating that bomb to go B side through the underpass. They've still got these players in very far away positions. Dignitas has been playing with 2 lurk players. Molotov prevents a push. Device is going to be pre-shooting. Nobody is standing in those common spots this time, though. Love this by Ninjas in Pyjamas. Using the Molotovs and smokes, because it's last round they have the money, to hold this off as long as possible. Terrace. Oh, there he gets it again. Device with the pre-shot. And I think Gedright is going to be able to trick him here. Gedright tricks him again from the same spot. All right. Terrace will have bomb site B. 33 seconds left. Exist moving to take it, but he doesn't know about Zypnix, who is right behind him. Now a 2-person retake here. Faflaren and Forrest, but they are so far away. It is last round they have to go for it. 22 seconds left. Cajun behind that car. Faflaren is now low, down to 1 health. It is all up to Forrest to retake this thing. 1 versus 4. It is not an easy retake. He does not want to push this into an overtime. Oh, there's the pick. Excellent headshot. Faflaren is down. Now on 1 versus 3, he's got to put his attention on all 3 of these players. They know where he is. He's made the noise. And he's got to commit to this. This is the moment that defines a player. He does go down. But he does go for it with a nice attempt. What just happened? That's going to be in overtime. And we'll get ready for that overtime. All right, we are on the first round of the first overtime. I say that because Dignitas is playing. And lovely job by both teams throughout that game, throughout the first 30 rounds. Overtime works. You got 3 rounds on each side. Dignitas going to be taking T side first. If they tie up again, it goes into a double overtime, and it could keep going. It's like tennis in that respect. All right. Ninjas in Pyjamas playing both the players inside of the site. Get right at spool. They assume it's going to be a B-take. That's the fake, though. That's going to keep those 2 players there while they move over here to take the bomb site. Oh, Device with a 180 boom headshot on Exist. Counter terrorists may want to rotate at this point. And here's Forrest inside of the site. Zypnix jumps into the pit. Not going to happen. 2 terrorists left trying to retake this. 1 player is still pit. They got to watch all these different positions. Gedright takes him down. Here's Device now. 20 health left. 1 versus 3. Ninjas in Pyjamas continuing to hold off here, CT side. However, they've not been playing a good T side, so we'll see what happens on the second half of this overtime. There's round 1 to Ninjas in Pyjamas, with Nea scratch on them. All right. You get a whole bunch of buy money here on these overtimes, so Dignitas able to buy up quite heavily. Star player Device at 34 frags. Get right 30 bombing as well, so we got a double 30 bomb on each side. These teams have been so even with each other. Ninjas in Pyjamas finally found their groove here, CT side though. Able to hold them off. Alright. There's the smoke. This could be another trap, but they got the bomb here. Again, split very far apart, taking position everywhere, then deciding what they want to do. And it's all really come down to like just one bomb site take. There haven't been any picks. Ninjas in Pyjamas have not left themselves open to any picks. That was not a perfect. That was not a perfect smoke. And another trick here. However, Forrest is able to hold it down. Again, they're committing to try to do this this A take, but it's just not been working. Look at that, Mario Zybnik's jumping on top of Flaren's head and taking him down, but that's gonna be the only frag of the round. Ninjas in Pyjamas, 1 round left from victory. Or sorry, 2 rounds left. 1 round left from completely owning the first overtime here. Now, on very sided maps like Train, these overtimes can get crazy, because generally you're going to have one, like, always winning CT. However, it's Inferno, which should be an even map. That double nade stack, Device just able to avoid it. Heard the bounce. Getting ready to pick here. Ninjas in Pyjamas, again, not opening themselves up for any picks. We see a lot of CTs make mistakes by opening themselves up, by trying to get picks off of the Ts, trying to get intel, sort of overextending themselves and getting picked. And that opens up the terrace to figure out where the 2 players are and then take whatever site that is. Ninjas in Pyjamas not making that mistake. What is this smoke? Love it. Smoking off A side. That's going to allow these terrorists to push forward. But it is going to be a split. B. Oh, get right with the spray down. He knows that Zypnix is here. And takes him down. That's a 3 frag there from Get Right. Now leaving Cajun completely exposed. Love that holdout from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Wow. Alright. And that is going to be the end of the first half of this overtime. They move into half number 2. 3 rounds left. Dignitas needs to win all 3 on CT side. It's been so long since the first half of this game. Do they remember how to play CT? Let's see. Ninjas in Pyjamas match point now. Only have to win 1 round. That's it. Alright, Ninjas in Pyjamas did not op on CT side. Device gets a spawn, will go for the pick mid. Cajun may jump by, give the T's a target, and allow Device to take the shot. Nope, falling back, did get flashed a little bit. Now gonna be peeking. He's got players to deal with though. 1 player from the underpass is gonna jump up, that's Forrest. Oh, and Forrest grabs the frag off the Device, that is huge. I can't believe he was able to do that. That was a pre-shot by Forrest, so fast, couldn't even see it. Alright, Terra set up to take bomb site B. This could be it here. Match point, they've already done the pick. This is exactly what I was talking about. Dignitas with Device left the player open for the pick. Alright, smoke is out. Molotov the site, Zypnik's in some trouble. Burn the witch. Down to 31 health, he jumps into the water, assuming that'll help. Terrorist now pushing into the site. He's down low, forced out of his position. Oh, nice job taking out Freiberg, but that's not going to be enough. 2 versus 3 retake here, match point. Bomb is getting planted. Counter-terrorists are pushing it very quickly to do the retake. Smoke is down, and all the terrorists hiding in the little nooks and crannies of the site. 2 stacking the back. That's a smart thing to do. They assume there's only going to be 1 player playing there in the very back corner of the site. And counter-terrorists pushing in. Exist takes the first frag. Here's Skid Right. And Agent B trying to take it. Exist takes him down, and that's going to be the game. 19 there from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Big, giant congratulations to the Ninjas in Pyjamas for winning that game. That'll push it into game number 2. Thank you folks very much for watching. Stay tuned. I'm TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.